So, I've got to come clean about something. Since probably March of this year, I've been planning for the month of October with regards to this channel. Why would I be planning videos 7 months in advance, you might ask? Well, Halloween is my all-time favorite time of year for cartoons and TV shows. There's just something about the spooky season that brings out the best in all of our favorite shows. Like, sure, Christmas episodes are great, Thanksgiving specials are alright, but Halloween specials or even just spooky episodes in general just hit different. Not long ago, I made a video about the show Aw, Real Monsters, which I originally was planning to drop in October, but I was just so excited for the spooky season that I had to just scratch that itch. Now, I know it's not October yet, but it's close enough for me to justify starting my series of Halloween related videos. I have a bunch planned too, so I hope you're ready to embrace the spooky season because it's gonna be pretty much strictly Halloween videos until like November. I'm hyped for the spooky season and I hope that you are too. We're gonna be embracing this spooky season in full force around these parts, and what better way to kick off that season by diving right into an extremely gnarly episode of one of our favorite shows. That's why today on our nostalgic walk down memory lane, we are looking at a particularly gruesome episode of CatDog. Now, there are a few episodes of CatDog that I'm planning on talking about in upcoming videos, but today we are looking at an episode so gnarly and grotesque that it still haunts me to this very day. The whole episode is pretty gnar, but there's one specific scene that absolutely messed with my head when I saw it as a kid. Specifically, we're taking a look at Season 3, Episode 4, Teeth for Two. First of all, this title screen alone is absolute nightmare fuel, but the episode itself gets pretty hardcore. The episode begins with CatDog going to the dentist. First of all, this building is straight up a cracked and messed up looking tooth. Inside isn't all too better either, with a mouth-shaped plant in there and the check-in desk looking like a giant decaying tooth. They greet the front desk lady and tell her that it's their first checkup ever. She sends them right on back to see the dentist.
Go on in.
I don't know what you're so happy about. With all the garbage you eat, you're gonna need extensive dental work.
Really?
Really. With plenty of drilling and grinding and excavation and scraping and...
We see Sunshine leaving the dentist's office in extreme pain, and we learn that this is yet another business that Rancid Rabbit is in charge of. Seriously though, what doesn't he do? CatDog takes one look at the equipment in Rancid's office, and they try to run away, but the door shuts before they can get through. First up is Dog.
Gosh. Your teeth are perfect.
I told you all that garbage... What?
In fact, best choppers I've seen since the biker convention.
Surprisingly, even though he eats a ton of junk food and garbage, Dog's teeth are the best that Rancid has seen in a long time. Unfortunately though, the same can't be said for Cat.
If his teeth are good, mine must be spectacular.
I don't know what you've been eating, but the president should visit your mouth. It's a disaster area.
This right here is the exact moment where this episode starts to make me uneasy. The way Cat goes from his mouth being normally animated to having a big, jacked up maw just kind of creeps me out. Rancid gives them a CatDog scan and makes a shocking discovery.
I've never seen anything like this before. It's absolutely fascinating. Watch this. Ow!
Which explains why Dog has such perfect teeth. Cat eats healthy and takes good care of his teeth. It's just reflected in Dog's teeth instead of his own. But Rancid makes it clear that Dog needs to change quickly.
But if Rover there doesn't change, you're going to need surgery. It's extremely expensive and extremely painful.
Unfortunately, Dog struggles with that, as shown by him eating garbage and a literal entire person on the way home. As soon as they get home, Cat tries to feed Dog a healthier diet, starting with a nice, nutritious salad. Dog, of course, doesn't want to change, so he pretends to drop his fork on the floor, and while he's down there, he snacks on some hidden candy that he has taped underneath the table, which immediately makes Cat's teeth hurt. Cat decides to retaliate by chewing on some ice, which makes Dog's teeth hurt from the cold sensation. This next clip right here really messed me up the first time that I saw it.
No, Dog. Not the aluminum foil!
If you've ever chewed on heavy-duty tinfoil, you would know just how awful this really is. I remember doing it for the first time after seeing this episode when I was a kid, just out of plain stupid curiosity, and it was indescribably painful. Cat calls a truce after the tinfoil incident, and he decides to make Dog a cake to make up for it. As Dog eats the cake, we see Cat's teeth almost immediately start to get better. Then, Dog realizes that the cake is actually made up of dental floss, a toothbrush, and some toothpaste.
Hey, dental floss! Why, this cake is made out of nothing but toothpaste and fluoride!
Dog shoves the cake down Cat's throat very violently in retaliation. Later that night, we see Cat just writhing in pain with his teeth looking worse than ever as Dog is snoring in a pile of junk food with a mouthful of sugary cereal. Now, I feel the need to warn you, if you're squeamish, you should probably look away for the next, 30 seconds or so because this next scene is pretty graphic. Cat tries to brush Dog's teeth, which he fails to do because of Dog's obscene snoring. So Cat goes underneath the blankets and basically turns himself inside out, and he comes up out of Dog's mouth like a fleshy monster. Seriously, just listen to the noises he makes as he grotesquely slithers out of Dog's mouth. Cat starts brushing Dog's teeth that are surrounding him as he is literally coming out of Dog's mouth. All of a sudden, Dog wakes up and starts making screaming noises, and he straight up swallows Cat, sending him back to his side of their body. Dog is extremely pissed at Cat for messing around in his mouth.
You've ruined my teeth, and now I'm gonna ruin yours!
Cat swallows down a bunch of junk food, which hurts Dog's teeth, so Dog retaliates by biting their alarm clock, which shocks Cat's mouth. Cat then goes into the bathroom and bites the water pipe underneath their sink. They continue to go back and forth, messing up each other's teeth. Dog has a boxer punching his teeth like a speed bag, which leaves Cat spitting teeth out everywhere. Cat has a car pull on his teeth, which makes Dog's teeth fall out. Dog then finds a robber trying to cut his way into a safe with a torch, and he has the robber use the torch on his teeth, causing a hole in Cat's teeth. They even go as far as having an airplane hit them, causing both of their teeth to get completely destroyed. By the end of it, they're both laying in bed, just completely writhing in tremendous pain.
Dog?
Yes, Cat?
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
I apologize too.
What?
CatDog ends up going to the dentist the next day, both of them with grotesque teeth, even with some barely hanging on by a nerve ending. Rancid ends up wrist deep in both of their mouths, and he tells them that he's gonna have to bring them both down to the gums and completely rebuild their teeth. He reaches into his closet of torture devices and pulls out a giant drill that he then uses to hang up a picture of his speedboat on the wall. Then he puts CatDog down for the count as he does surgery on them. They both wake up with beautiful teeth, good as new, but unfortunately, they both break out in massive pus-dripping hives all over their body. Thankfully though, Rancid doubles as a dermatologist.
I double as a dermatologist.
That's a relief.
We'll just shave you down and dip you in an acid bath.
That's not.
It's extremely expensive and extremely painful.
And thank the higher powers that this is where the episode ends. I don't know how much more I could stomach, so I'm glad they didn't stretch this out any longer than they had to. If you can't tell already, I kinda have a problem with teeth. As someone who's had a traumatic experience at the dentist previously, tooth pain hits a little too close to home for me. But honestly, that's what spooky season is all about. Embracing the things that you're scared of or things that make you uncomfortable, and October only comes once a year, so I hope you're all ready for more spooky, gruesome, and Halloween-themed videos because there's plenty more to come. But what do you think? Does this episode of CatDog make you uncomfortable? And what other Halloween or spooky episodes should I make videos about? Let me know in the comments down below. I always love reading your guys' feedback. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and give praise to the YouTube algorithm that it promotes this video to everyone else. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.